Hello, people of the internet. My name is Preston. I am the programmer here at Leafy Games.
And I'm George, the artist, and this video will cover the changes we made for Beta 9, which should be out now.
Beta 9 includes a handful of new features and systems, including a salvage system, some tweaks to piloting behaviors as well as visuals, some changes to shields, as well as some balance and other small changes that we'll cover right now. Beta 9 includes a new extractor/salvage system. This allows crews to extract components from abandoned ships, as well as ships that you've boarded and taken over. Extraction attempts have a risk associated with them. The percent chance for success is displayed on the extractor screen. On a successful extraction, you will gain the targeted component. A failed extraction will destroy the targeted ship and you won't gain the targeted component. Better extractors will have a higher chance of success and will allow you to extract higher level and better components. Ships destroyed via extraction will not drop scrap, so just do keep that in mind when using the system. We think this allows people to get a little more use out of the ships they encounter, as well as potentially, once they change ships, allows you to extract perhaps your favorite component or two from your old ship. We've also added some tweaks that pilots should notice, including some new visuals for your RCS directional thrusters as you rotate and maneuver the ship. We have also categorized ships into forward and reversible main thruster categories. This will show up in the ship selection menu. Ships with reversible thrusters will act as they do before this update, normally allowing you to apply full reverse throttle. Ships with forward-only thrusters will not allow you to use the main thruster power in a reversed orientation. They're fixed in a forward orientation, so you can only go forward with your main thrusters, although you can always go backward with your maneuvering thrusters. The behavior of shields has had a small tweak. Shields will now need to reach a certain integrity to fully reactivate after reaching zero integrity, meaning that if you take enough damage to fully deplete your shields, you'll need to wait for them to recharge up to a certain point in order for them to become fully functional again. We think this is interesting because it allows a larger window for damage to go through your shields, as well as gives us an interesting new stat to play with to potentially create more interesting shield generators in the future.
We've added a number of balance changes to the game for Beta 9. Maximum hull integrity has been doubled across the board. We hope this gives crews more time to discuss and strategize. We've added a number of new experimental components. You can find these commonly in the exotic shops. These are very experimental, both in the fiction of the game and in the real-life development sense. They have very unique behaviors and sort of strange properties, and we're very curious to see how you guys use them, and we're looking for feedback if you want to give us any. Based on feedback and other testing that we do, they may be tweaked, or in worst case scenario, they may be removed if they just are too ridiculous or too dangerous or something. Besides that, we've expanded the ship component view. You can access this by pressing space in the tab menu or the old-fashioned way by going to the escape menu. We know a lot of you have been requesting the old way of maneuvering through components and such, and this should hopefully be a welcome change. Scrap from destroyed ships is now based on the components of that specific ship. This hopefully makes more sense and allows the scientists to potentially deliberate more by scanning a ship's components and determining whether or not you want to destroy it or maybe try to take it over if possible and salvage something. We've added a bunch of new sound effects and tweaked some of the existing ones, so keep an ear out for those. We've done a number of CPU and runtime memory optimizations. We've added a handful of new missions, and the in-game manual has been vastly updated to include a lot of the new changes that we've added in the past few updates. Those mostly cover the main changes for Beta 9. Check out our release notes for more information on some of the smaller tweaks and fixes that we've done.
We're also announcing that Beta 10 is probably going to be taking longer than a normal update. We're planning on some fairly large changes and improvements to the AI systems across the board, as well as some large new pieces of content to dig your teeth into. So do expect that one to probably take a bit longer. We'll be releasing more information on that as we get a little bit closer and make more progress. So just keep your eyes open for that.
Thanks for your time, everyone. We hope you enjoyed Beta 9, and let us know what you think.
Indeed. Thanks for watching, guys, and enjoy.
Have a good one, guys. Bye.